ATL Waterboys, because it's a lot of women in particular. So there's women, I've been seeing women all up and down my timeline on different platforms on Instagram and TikTok. And they've been basically talking about, hey, don't get caught up with the ATL Waterboys. Don't get caught up with the ATL Waterboys. And I'm like, what do you mean don't get caught up with the ATL Waterboys? What do you mean the ATL Waterboy? Like, what is going on? What is these dudes? It's always something. It's always a new scam. It's always something new. People are trying to figure out. And, for me, it was like just when, because you drive down the street and the Waterboys is basically when you pull up to a certain spot and they got their little cooler and they trying to sell water, buy it for $1, sell it for $2 or whatever to each, to the people for whatever they selling it at. You know what I'm saying? Gatorade water, and you selling it to the different people in the cars. And so it's easy to take advantage of people, especially women, because women are emotional and, they always want to support or whatever, so on and so forth. So I seen this pop up on my timeline from a news perspective, and I say, okay, so now they're getting coverage from a news agency, and so we got to start having that conversation. So this is what basically was happening with the ATL Waterboy.
As Waterboys are accused of using CashApp to scam drivers out of a lot of money. This week alone, 2 trusting victims have come forward to say they were robbed of more than $1,000.
They say they only meant to send a few bucks to the teens who sell water at intersections throughout the city. Fox 5's Rob D'Arienzo is live in Midtown tonight. Rob, it's an important warning.
Yeah, that's right, guys. They say no good deed goes unpunished. And these victims tell me they were just trying to send a couple bucks to the Waterboys over Cash App. But when they handed their phones to them to put in their usernames, they got scammed.
If y'all are in Atlanta, do not give any money to the Waterboys.
It was a bottle of water that cost Tristan Richardson $1,100. She encountered Atlanta's infamous Waterboys off the downtown connector in Midtown earlier this week.
One of the boys came up to my window and I let my window all the way down. And I was like, I don't have any cash.
The Waterboy told her he'd take Cash App. So she put in her $2 payment and tried to get his username.
And then he was like, he took the phone. He was like, no, let me just type it in. You're not typing it right.
As soon as she got her phone back, she realized she messed up.
When he gave the phone back to me and I sent the payment, it was $1,100.
And it seems to be a growing trend. Police say on Monday, a man lost $1,000 at that same exact intersection, with the Waterboys using the same exact tactic. Last week, we told you about a woman who says she lost $800 on a QR code provided by a group of Waterboys off I-20 and Joseph E. Lowry.
If anybody knows me, I'm always giving to people. I'm always just helping out the community.
The emotional TikTok Richardson made right after it happened has gone viral.
I had so many comments on my video of people saying, that's the oldest trick in the book. I never heard of that trick. Like, I live in the suburbs. I was raised in the suburbs.
She has received a lot of support through an online fundraiser, but she has this warning to others.
If you're in Atlanta and you come by, you pass by the Waterboys, I wouldn't even press my finger on the roll down window button. I wouldn't even press that. Like, don't even bother.
And Richardson has filed a police report with APD, who is currently investigating this. Meanwhile, she says she's opened a dispute with Cash App, but she says this could take weeks, maybe even months to resolve.
Y'all better leave these. See, and again, this is why you can't be nice to people. Like when you take people's niceness, when you take people's trying to do the right thing, trying to help people, and you take it for granted because, everybody messes it up for everybody. So now, don't nobody want to actually stop and help nobody. And I don't blame them. Listen, it's time for you to go ahead and just get a job, big dog. No more selling water on the corner. No more, trying to help people out. No more none of that. Now everybody got to survive on their own because, people always try to figure out how to take advantage of other people. And women are the most gullible. This is one of the reasons why men, a lot of times, they try to tell y'all, stay out of the streets. Don't do this. Yo, don't do that. And man, I'm telling you, bro. I know women that sit there and tell me, "Oh no, I think I want to travel by myself. I want to do this. I want to do that." And
I
I'm
really
about to.
don't
I'm about
understand
to.
why shit like this be happening to me, especially because like person at all. I don't
I'm about to play. I gotta play this video. I gotta see who this woman is.
understand why shit like this be happening to me. Especially, I'm not a selfish person at all. I don't steal from nobody. I don't steal from corporations. I don't steal from Walmart. I don't steal. Period. I'm a giver. If anybody knows me, I'm always giving to people. I'm always just helping out the community and stuff like that. So for this to happen to me, I know God is gonna bless me because I didn't do nothing for this. I didn't do anything like karma wise for this shit to happen to me. And I hate to wish bad on people, especially black boys, because a lot of times they be needing our support at the most. But the fact that they just stole from me, a black woman, you don't never know in a person's situation. If y'all follow me, if y'all seen the post that I just made, how I just got laid off from my job, like people don't see that. And see, this how I know that like those boys really just need help. They need help, yo, but not mine.
This is the reason why women are so gullible. This is why. This right here. Because even when y'all getting finessed, you still a victim. You still gonna get your ass kicked. This is why honestly, and I believe this in my heart. I'm gonna just say for real. I believe that women need every single woman, girl, woman, adult, whatever, 20, 10, 15, 30, 40, 50. I believe that every single woman, what's up, Mika? Every single woman needs a man to cover them in some form or capacity. It's not, listen, y'all are very privileged to be here in the United States of America. Y'all are, because I'm gonna play some stuff later on today and we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna share with y'all some of the stuff that women are saying about what it's like to live in certain other countries, whatever. You have to have a man to give you. And when I say covering, I'm not just talking about going out with you. I ain't saying that. I'm saying that you need a man to give you direction. You need a man to help you raise your children. You need a man that is playing a role in your life. I don't care how old you are. You are food on these streets. Whether it's coming from a scam, whether it's coming from, because then y'all, because it's nothing wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? This is the way that God made you. But then at the same time, you can't, you still got this sympathy, empathy in your heart. Oh my God, and they just need help. They just need help. Oh, them little niggas need to go to jail. They need to be arrested. They need to be taught a lesson. They need their ass beat. That's what they need. They don't need, oh my God, it's the black boys. And them little niggas is probably, do you know what they probably done did in their spare time? You know what they got going on? Do you know? Somebody was telling me recently, oh, I think I'm gonna go make a trip and maybe travel by myself. Said, you so dumb. What is you doing? Seriously. Like, why would you want to you don't even know what you're getting yourself into. Who told you this? One of your homegirls? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you know that you are food? Literally, you are food to people. When y'all go out, let me tell y'all something before we really deep dive into these water boys, because we know what a YN is. We know that they're gonna look for every twist and turn in order to take advantage of people. Let me tell y'all what women is, right? When y'all out, you are an opportunity for a come up. I'm just telling you the honest to God truth. I need you to hear it. You are an opportunity for a come up. When men see y'all, they don't see a woman. And obviously this is not every man, so just take it at face value. You know what I'm saying? Look at it from a wide eye fish lens and just think about it for a minute. When men see y'all, right? They see a weak, helpless person. when y'all chip back and forth and y'all going back and forth with a man, let's say you arguing with a man in the street, at any point you could get crushed. I don't care if you got protection. I don't care if you've taken defense classes. You could get crushed right then and there with no. You are literally at the mercy of every single man that you walk past every day. Yes, all women, Deborah. All women. You have grace on you. You have grace on your life. You literally have grace on your life. That is the honest to God truth. And you're so blessed. You're so privileged to be here in the United States of America. Some of y'all don't even have a fucking clue of what you got yourself into and what you could potentially happen to you. At any point, you could literally become food and you have no clue. And it's so, I guess the funniest part is you'll have somebody in the comments sitting there going back and forth with you.